time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live, Thursday, February 5th. S&P down 72 points, NASDAQ down 285, Russell down 40, Dow down 487. Russell is the weakest, down about 1.5%. It's trading near its lows. S&P, NASDAQ trading kind of mid-range. Bitcoin getting crushed. It's down 12%. The VIX is up almost 11%, currently at 20.62. Let's see what else. Oil's down almost 3%. Natural gas is up about 0.5%. Gold down 2%. Silver down 12%. A lot of red. Lot o' red. Microsoft is just getting annihilated. It's down 5% now. As far as my trading today, BIX held up well. I just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tranches. Up about, that says 1,800. I'm up about 2,800. I do have one unstopped tranche from this morning that is between the 67.20 and 68.75 strike. So you'd think that'll pin. I would think that would pin. We'll see if that actually pins. Day trading, did 3 trades. One winner, one loser in Netflix, and a nice winner in Meta, so plus 1,300 on my day trades. Did not do any Elmos. I did a 1 DTE that hit 55%. I ended up closing it. It was perfectly centered. Any kind of move, any kind of decent move in either direction would have kind of reduced profits. Didn't think we'd get too much more decay the rest of the day for the risk. So I went ahead and booked that 55% on that before 2 p.m. Central. Did that about 30 minutes ago. No calendars today, so I think that is it. I know Elmo, or Elmo. I know Moel hit an Elmo or two. Elliot, anybody else sell any premium in this wild action? Ooh, you were busy pumping out Elmos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Elmos, and only one got stopped. Beautiful. What kind of stop? So it looks like one of those was in the money, but were the rest 50% stops? Gotcha. Is Bitcoin going to zero? Is Bitcoin a scam like they said it was? Bitcoin under or right over 64,000 after peaking at 127,000. Boy, that sale I sold half my Bitcoin on the day that it hit 127,000, and I thought for sure that was a terrible sell. I thought for sure, because it had just ripped through all-time highs at that point, I thought for sure it was going to keep going, but I needed the money for something, so I cashed out half my Bitcoin. What a What a brilliant sell that was now. I'm a genius. Guess I should reload now. I don't know. That is a nasty few days here. I mean, we were literally just under 100,000 2 weeks ago. Year to date on a percentage basis, Bitcoin is down 28%. S&P is only down 1% on the year. NASDAQ's just down 2.5% on the year. But some of these stocks are just getting beat down. Robinhood is down 36% year to date. Nvidia is down just about 8.5%. Meta is up. It's up almost 4% year to date. Coinbase is down 12% today, and it's down 37.5% year to date. MSTR is down 17% today and 32% year to date. Oh yeah, PLTR. That one's gotten beat down. PLTR is down 7.5% today, 23% year to date. Microsoft getting crushed today. It's down 5%. And down almost 17% year to date. Google had earnings. It flushed early, but has been climbing all day. It's almost green on the day. I think I'm going to go over on my earnings trades for the week. AMD, I went long. Google, I went long. PLTR, I went long. SMCI, I went short. It's down 10% today, but it gapped up. So SMCI would still need to get down below 20, call it 27.5 tomorrow to get a profit on that one. Yeah, after the bell today is Amazon and MSTR. And Roblox and Watson's favorite stock to trade, Reddit, and Affirm. All of those are tradable. Watson, are you trading Reddit? What are the rules around assignment, Krish? You've been trading options long enough, Krish. You should know this off the top of your head in an instant. Somebody tell Krish, what are the rules around assignment? On this AMD butterfly. Anyone? Does anyone know how assignment works? That's right, Krish. That is correct, sir. We got a winner. So here's your long. Here's your short. If the stock settles in this area, that would be assigned. Or here's your short. Here's your other long. If it settles anywhere in here, you'd be assigned. So therefore, anywhere between here and here, you're at risk of assignment. And where is the price of AMD currently? Let me squeeze my chart in. Price is way down here. So the answer to that would be no. Krish, did you not get any swag? What? Did you not follow us on Twitter? We had a 2-week deal going. Get your swag bag if you follow on Twitter. Did Landon just not send it to you? Okay, there we go. P. Robinson got his. Faz, you didn't get any swag? Just follow us on Twitter, X. Take a screenshot. Send a direct message to Lando. He'll have you fill out a form, and he'll send you some NT swag. Then you will be swaggy. All right, so let's start with Amazon here. Yeah, there you go. Nav Trading 1. All right, Amazon. I don't know why I'm even looking at a chart. I'm just going to go, I'm going long on all these. From now on, I'm just doing a bullish butterfly instead of trying to guess. we're getting a bounce tomorrow. All right, Amazon expected move about 18 or 19. It's currently trading at 223, so 242-ish. I don't know why, but my toss has been really slow. Trying to change anything on the Analyze tab, I have to click off of it onto another tab and click back for it to update. You got anybody else having that issue? I mean, it does it sometimes, but it's been really bad this week for some reason. VIX creeping back up above yesterday's high. I have a super fast computer, so it's definitely not that. I think TOS is just getting old. Someone needs to get in there and revibe code some TOS. Showing a little downside right now. S&P, NASDAQ, Russell went through lows of day. Russell's down almost 2% on the day. All right, I'll let that order in Amazon sit. What was the other one? MSTR. Ooh. I said I'm going long on everything. That does not look like a bullish chart, but I think it's going to bounce. Do I do that on the setup screen, Anil? I think I've done that in the past. Is that when I first log in? Or can I do it? Or is that on my computer, you're saying? So help. Okay, there's the help. And then what do I do? Collect garbage? I don't know if it did anything. All right, I collected the garbage twice. Okay. All right, let's see if that helps. All right, MSTR expected range about 11 to 13 bucks, trading at 107. Call it 118-ish. See, it's still slow. Next, Roblox. I think that was too cheap, isn't it? $60. It's been on a nice downhill slide. The kids not playing Roblox these days? $0.40 wide. So, I'm not going to trade that. Let's see, Reddit. How tight are those options? Dollar wide, $1.50 stock. I'll pass on that. Okay, so I'll just do Amazon and MSTR. Oh, let's see. What about a firm? A firm's only 10 cents wide, 15 cents. $0.20. Yeah. I'll pass. I'll just do Amazon and MSTR. That's enough. That's enough earnings fun for me. If we can get a couple pins in Amazon and MSTR, that'll help my earnings debauchery for the week. Oh, I didn't even put in my order on MSTR yet. Okay, filled an MSTR at $1.46. Amazon, no fill yet. Trying to get filled in Amazon at $2.39. Filled at $2.40. After market close, launch toss, change the memory to that, and then log in. Okay. So change it to those settings that you have circled. Okay, got it. Thank you, Neil. All right, we've got about 7.5 minutes before MOC. S&P, NASDAQ tried to bounce a little bit. I will, let me show you my day trades for the day while we're waiting. Oops. All right, so Netflix was my first one, actually my first two. So I had this level marked from a higher time frame, which is also pretty close to the pre-market highs. It had some good relative strength, pushed up, made a nice reaction over it, got long. I hit my first profit target in Netflix, and then it came down, and I got out. So that was a winner overall. Hit one profit target. I think just one. I don't think I hit a second one. Maybe I hit two. I think I hit two profit targets. Anyway, came down. I cut the rest. It was holding up well. The market was coming down, but Netflix was holding up really well. Obviously, didn't know it was going to just continue to tank, but was showing really good relative strength. So when it dipped and popped back up above that level, I got long again. And when it came back down, I just cut it. So that was my two in Netflix. And then my Meta trade. I was watching Meta all morning as well because it was holding up really well compared to the rest of the market. Had a really nice push initially, and then just was kind of holding while the market was flushing. I didn't do anything. It started to kind of roll over and get weak, but when the market started to kind of chop around near the lows, kind of in the later part of the morning right there, I was still watching Meta, and when it made a really strong bounce, the market was just kind of holding lows, and Meta started to really bounce. And then it kind of flushed below this level. I think is that pre-market highs? Yeah, it was pre-market highs. When it kind of flushed below and then popped right back up, that's where I got long Meta. Scaled out of a couple profit targets up into highs of day, and then took my last profits right here. So that was a nice one. S&P and NASDAQ kind of creeping down towards lows of day. Got MOC here in about 3.5 minutes. I assume the Mahomes flies are super cheap. SPX trading at about 90. Oh yeah, they're going to be really cheap. Still a ton of premium in here. You can still do a 10 wide Elmo. Yeah, Mahomes flies are like 80 cents maybe. Did you just code that up, Joseph T? So, okay, so that spread number on the top 5 there, that spread number put onto a chart is kind of what I'm looking for. So that's like the short versus long ratio. So that's the number that I'm interested in, but like put on a chart, and then and basically allow me to pick any expirations I want. So I could look at 1 versus 4, or 2 versus 3, or 6 versus 7, or 22 versus 23, you know, that kind of thing. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. But that ratio, that spread is what I'm looking for, and just have that charted. Ideally, what I would like to do is be able to, you know, see that ratio, that spread number charted, say like on a line chart, and then be able to put levels, set alerts. So if it spikes up to a certain level, I'd get an alert kind of thing. That's what I'm looking for, if that makes sense. Yeah, I've got a few sources that I'm going to look at after the bell today. I think I've got to imagine something like that already exists. Okay, so it's an alert, like you just type in a command anytime you want to see what the current values are. Scheduled. Okay, gotcha.
10 seconds.
10 seconds till MOC.
Market and close imbalance. S&P 500 buy side 308 million. Nasdaq 100 sell side 51 million. Dow 30 buy side 270 million. Mag 7 buy side 26 million.
Tiny buy side.
Voice news disconnected.
300 million. Yeah, so for a little more context, if anybody has any ideas around this, so it really is for trading calendars and double calendars. I'm looking for something to where when I see a spike of the front, you know, near the money options, a spike in the implied volatility of the front cycle versus the back, is going to give kind of an ideal entry on like a double calendar. And it's I can't get into the rest of it, but it has to do with the new transformer that I'm working on. So I'm trying to find a solution to really dial in the entries on these things. All right, so it's pretty much a nothing on the MOC. S&P kind of continuing its fall. VIX almost back up to 22. Kind of looked like S&P was ready to squeeze earlier, but got shut down right at yesterday's low. VIX back above 22. I got one of my put sides of my big tranches. I've got a 67.80 put. So that's in danger if we go too much lower. Wow, the premiums just got sucked out of SPX though. Holy moly. Let's look at the 85 fly. Still going to be cheap. If you did an Elmo right before MOC, you would have hit profit target in just a couple minutes, I think. $90 butterfly trading for around $1.15, but we're just in between strikes. Watson claims we're dumping into the close. All right, 90 butterfly. Well, now we're over 90. Yeah, it's going to be a late Mahomes entry, if at all. $95 butterfly is, looks like it's about $1.30 maybe. $1.40, $1.50. Not close to $2. 4 minutes to go. $6,800 pin. Got about 3.5 minutes. Sitting around 95, 97. $6,800 fly. You could get filled on that for $2, it looks like. Got 3 minutes. I'm going to try a 3 lot on the 6,800. Filled at $2. Got about 90 seconds, sitting at 6,800. Watson, where's my dump into the close? I need a dump at least down to 95. Yeah, Watson, any transformers today? It seems like it would have been a great day with all the back and forth movement. Come on, bring it out. Share it. All right, 35 seconds. Sitting right at 6,800, 20 seconds. Need a move away from 6,800. 10 seconds.
Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
Little markdown, 6798.1. Just inside the valley. 97 would have been a scratch. 6798.1. All right, all. That is a wrap for the day. My BICs survived well, almost 3,000. Day trading, green. 1 DTE green. Tiny little loser on an undersized Mahomes. Overall, nice green day. We'll be back tomorrow for the last day of the week, Friday, February 6th. I'll be streaming live for day trading in the morning. Back for Power Hour. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.